people that we had to have some rest. It was really hot out here earlier today. I've got the orientation right on the camera. So as you see behind me, we've got Chronicles of Olivia. But this is the family and friends of Daniela Mendiola as they are coming together to advocate for their loved one. So we all know the details of this particular case. The details of the case are simple. This girl was out in the middle of the country. She was on the side of the road waiting for a ride, and she was plowed into by a man that is known for driving recklessly. And you guys got to give me a few moments. I've got to get some charging cords because I just realized you guys are going to be out of service and out of commission here in just a few moments. So give me just a moment. Let me get some charging cords, and we'll be back with you as we're here in solidarity with the family and friends of Daniela Mendiola as they advocate for justice. This is a sticky situation here because, you know, he should have been charged. He should have had tougher charges. But the botched case is what is before the people. And when you have law enforcement not doing their job like they're supposed to, then you don't have a case to really bring to trial. And we're here. This is not good enough. This is not good enough for the family. The family is speaking up. They're standing up. And we need more people to advocate. We will be here tomorrow. I hope to see a lot more of you guys coming out and supporting this family in this community. There's just something not right, and hopefully the culture starts changing soon. But we will be here with this family. I'll be right back. Let's see if I got the right cord. Yes, I do have it. There we go. Now you guys got some power. There we go. Maybe I should turn it around this way. Just some adjustments to be made, that's all. Not have so much pull on the cord. There we go. All right, guys. So you guys are here for the long haul. I'll be out. I'm going to be protesting with them. Again, this is for justice for Daniela Mendiola, and she was just a teenager. Again, minding her own business, just trying to get home, and never made it. And this is a very, very sad story. One that was preventable. But it seems like, you know, it seems like some of the people in law enforcement and the Justice Department, such as judges and stuff, seem to be blaming these people when they did nothing wrong. Daniela did nothing wrong. You know who did something wrong? Joshua Brown. That's who did something wrong. And he repeatedly did stuff wrong over and over again until someone lost their life. And now we're having to pull teeth to get justice because they allowed this boy to run rampant in this county for so long, waiting for something like this to happen. Well, it did. And now they're upset that they have to, that people are seeking justice.
I'll see you. I'll be there Sunday. You guys come Sunday. Yeah.
Hey guys, for all those that are coming in to chat, if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Bullhorn Betty. We're out here. This is the case of Daniela Mendiola, young teenager, minding her own business, hit and run. She lost her life, but it's not just cut and dry like that. This kid was known for speeding. This town is known for, not enforcing laws for some people and enforcing laws for other people. They have, some stains in their history that we've discussed. And so we just want to make sure that these people can advocate and seek justice for their loved one. And I want to make sure that, they're provided that opportunity, because the last time we were out here, we were getting heckled by law enforcement on public property. I didn't take too kindly to that. We were very much respectful to them, but I could see the climate that we're in. Just in that brief interaction last time I was here. So we're not getting that kind of problems with this one. So I'm very, very thankful for that. Law enforcement has been ultra respectful, so no qualms with that whatsoever. So these folks have been able to peacefully protest and raise their voices. They won't let us have bullhorns and stuff out here, which kind of sucks, because I think that that's infringing upon First Amendment rights. We have a right to be loud. This is a town square. It's pretty stinking loud here. Okay, you got engines rolling up here, loud engines, much louder than my bullhorn would ever be. So it to me, when you take the power away from the words, and you stop people from being able to say the words, or for other people to be able to hear those words, to me, you are violating people's constitutional rights to be heard. There's nothing in our Constitution that tells us that we have to be silent. There's nothing in our Constitution that tells us that we can't be loud. There's nothing in our Constitution that says we cannot be obnoxious. But we do have rules to follow, and our rules are we must peacefully protest. It didn't say we must quietly protest. It said we must peacefully protest. So we are absolutely peacefully protesting, but I like to raise my voice. I like to make sure the whole community hears me, because that's the point of. But we've been hindered a little bit on that front, and that's okay. I'm not here to stir up any problems, but I don't want problems either, So we just kind of try to lay out the game plan for everybody, so everybody is safe. Typically, I do reach out to law enforcement until I feel uncomfortable in doing so, or feel that reaching out to law enforcement would be a disservice to me. And so if law enforcement never receives a call from me, then I believe that it would be a disservice to me. Just a little insight. So just telling you something there, Sheriff. You might want to get your people in line so we can all feel safe. So I can feel safe to call your office to let you know you're coming in here. But the nonsense that I just dealt with coming into your town was one of your sheriffs eating my ass and almost wrecking my car. We got a little bit of a problem. Just saying. So we're going to go through, we're going to go ahead and do down the line. the father of Danielle Mendiola. He's been out here fighting for his daughter. There she is. What a beautiful young lady. And he wants justice. He does not agree with the plea deal given to this man. He wants justice. He wants this man charged with homicide. The man left the scene for over 30 minutes. She laid in the ditch for 43 minutes in the ditch. She could have been saved, and he drove away. And you believe he got out of his car. They deserve more than this plea deal. They deserve more than this plea deal. As you guys see, sorry, I'm gonna might bring this down a little bit. Some signs. Some signs. And then tomorrow, we're gonna have all these up. Yeah, we'll be back here. This is where we're at, where you guys see this right here. This is where it's at. This actually got closed up the first time we came out here, and they said it was for repairs, and it's been a while. I came out here before the end of last year, and still nothing. They still haven't opened this back up. They still haven't made the necessary repairs on it. Looks like they're in violation of their own code of keeping your stuff trimmed up. I bet you if this was somebody else's house, they'd have something to say, but they don't mind keeping it all overgrown here in the middle of central town. As you can see, I really have some type of issues with what we're dealing with here. You guys know how I feel about it. We just dealt with Sumner County, and I'm just kind of over it. So we're going to be, you know, if this is the kind of stuff that we're having to deal with in these communities, and it's time for us to start coming in here and getting these people retrained and teaching them how to look at the statutes in their state and understand them, process them. Like when there's a fatality, you take them to the hospital and have a test, a blood test done. You don't pack them up in your car and give them a comfort ride to their home after they left the scene of an accident, moved evidence on the road, and came back in a different car. Anybody else that would have done that, they would have been charged with homicide. They're done. So why is this guy getting a special privileges? You know why? Because law enforcement botched the investigation. That's it. They didn't do the proper measurements. They didn't do proper procedures and protocol. They didn't take that SOB to the hospital to get a blood test. They let him go home and sleep in his bed. While this entire family hasn't been able to sleep since. I wonder how he's sleeping. Seems like he's sleeping a lot better than these folks here. And that's not okay for me.
Hey, Natalia. Malehya, this way.
I went.
Hey, well, go stand over here.
You went here.
Hiya. Hiya.
And you went here too.
Hiya. Stand over there, look.
Yeah, little girl. Aw, she's adorable.
Thank you.
I will take it. No puedes ir mucho allá. Ven para acá. Vale. Ya terminó.
Pardon?
Bye.
Go over there with Martell.
How are you doing, guys? I can't see any of your comments. I don't know why, but I can't. Oh, there they are. Hey, Sonia. What's so heartless? Yeah, I can't imagine. I gotta tell you, this family's been through it. But you know, I talk about, you know, the strength I see in all these families that we come across all across the country. They're put in situations that nobody should be put into, and they are forced to wear a brave face. They're forced to wear armory.
¿Quieres se va?
You know.
Oh, okay. Bye, Jessica.
Oh, bye, guys.
Ya vienen en camino. Bye. See you
Are you
later.
gonna be back tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, we'll see
Yeah,
you
they're
guys
gonna come
then.
to bring her, so I gotta take her.
Oh, okay. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later. That was her family, some of her family. You know, they've been out here for hours. It's been so hot out here. And we were out here for a little while, but Olivia and them, they went home and they had to cool off. And of course, I still have swamp butt. We won't talk about it, but we'll clean that up for the evening. But me taking 2 showers, my hair would hate me. I can get away with one, okay? I can get away with washing my hair 1 time a day. Otherwise, we're gonna have a frizzy poo-poo. Or we should say poo. Hey guys, it's nice seeing you. Who is that? Jessica and RN, it's nice to see you, love. Yeah, we're out here. We're kind of protesting with the family. It's been, you know, today's Friday, so a lot of people work today. So tomorrow's going to be a big turnout. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's about advocating and making sure people know. And I got to tell you, when it was just us and Daniel out here earlier, people were coming up and walking up to Daniel and learning about his daughter's story. You know, one man was, you know, talking and everything like that. And I explained why I'm here. I'm here because law enforcement handed a family an evidence bag and had them collect, you know, things off the side of the road that no family or parent should ever have to do. It is the responsibility of law enforcement to make sure teeth are cleaned up off the road. If you don't know that and you don't have enough common sense to figure that out, maybe you need retraining, or maybe you need to find another profession. You don't do that to a family. And if I've got to tell law enforcement that you don't do that to a family, you don't do that to a family. There's a reason why we have people out at scenes to clean it up. So families don't have to. That's why I'm here. That was disgusting, that was deplorable, and that is beyond the pale. That would enrage any American across this country. Enraged. I'm enraged.
About Daniela. Do you remember?
I want this one. And you take this
Hey,
one.
careful with the camera.
I'm using this one.
No. Did you write this?
Careful, careful. Pay attention.
Did you write this?
Yes.
There you go. Just like that. Stay right there.
Another one.
You got another one. Let me see. Natalia, let me see.
Mommy, did you write this?
Yeah.
You know, why don't you get some?
How are we doing, guys? Thank you all for staying with us. We're just out here with the family. We want to make sure everybody knows about the Daniela Mendiola case. I behoove people to start calling into Alamance County. Start calling into the district attorneys. Start blowing their phones up later this afternoon, on Monday morning. Do whatever you guys can. But this family needs justice. They didn't agree to this plea agreement. This plea agreement is arbitrary. This man hit a girl, a teenage girl, left her to die for 43 minutes in a ditch, and is getting a slap on the wrist. This is not good enough. This is not good enough, and we need everybody's voices raised.
And see works. How's that? It's okay. Well, that's interesting. When I first looked to you, you were like, pretty much doing the work of two of the family. Also, if you want to hold it,
Have any more?
but well, she did murder. It's like, oh, when she slept. You guys gotta meet her quota every job. It's the worst. It's the worst. So I worked. Remember the CEO that got shot? So I worked for a company that they
Like that.
Thought it was dying.
That's good.
My name.
Yo, so pretty much I worked for. Yeah. So my parent company was United. Like the check that I was. I worked for. It's called Optum. You ever? Okay. So I worked for. Yeah, the job was horrible. Honestly, I had like no other things going on at the time, so I
Which
took
one
it.
is that
But
one?
yeah, they like let me go, and I was like,
Oh, you're good.
looking back on it, I was like, you know, it's like
Put it
we're
up.
so naive, you know, like,
Yeah, right there.
but
There you go.
it was tough at the moment, but you know,
We want
Oh,
justice. Pass this around for tomorrow because we're going to need some eyes and ears that definitely kind of really looking forward to tomorrow. We know that law enforcement is around here. I'm telling you, I saw the big guy. He was in an SUV. I think it was a county sheriff's
oh, okay, so,
unmarked vehicle, but you could tell, maybe it was marked. I can't remember, several hours ago, but you could tell by the stripes on his sleeve, he was kind of a big guy, and they rolled through here at least once. But it could have been twice, I just wasn't paying attention. So they've been kind of shy. Definitely a different vibe than where it was when we first came out here. We had them over here for no reason every few minutes. Literally for no reason. Nobody was calling them. I know that because we pulled public records. Nobody was calling. And I just want to know why they were over here. But this time, like I said, it's a much different vibe. We don't have officers over here upper crawl telling us this, telling us that. You know, moaning and groaning about people being by their cars in the parking spots. Just stupid, stupid crap that didn't really, it was served no purpose but to come over here and mess with these people. That was it.
Happy. Is it like this or
Yes,
like
like
this?
that.
Is it right here or right here?
Right there.
Natalia,
What?
do not like that.
I ain't even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna ask. Yo, Edith, chill. No, but for real, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like this?
But then,
Like this?
glad that you're keeping her like company and just like.
Papi, this is backwards or this is...
Like this.
Mommy's backwards.
That.
Mommy's backwards.
Oh, we did know we had a problem with our
But like, was it an understaffed issue? Like, we're not able to like meet our numbers just we don't have enough like soldiers in office.
Taya.
Oh, your truck? I thought you said my spot. I was like,
You heard what she said?
That's your truck?
She was like, that's mine.
hey, Dad, that's not your.
The truck. I guess she thought we were too close to it. Was she talking about the truck?
I thought you said this is my spot. I was like, yes, ma'am. I'm gonna step aside. But she said it's my truck.
Huh? Was that what she was talking about?
I think so.
You heard it?
Oh.
That we moved over the
Oh, that's on your car. This way. This way.
This one.
Of Alamance
This
County.
one.
Okay. Bro, so you guys aren't from
Mommy.
our
No.
Mommy. Mommy.
You can come in.
Mommy.
What?
I want to go here.
No, we're not at 8:15.
Mommy.
Where are you gonna take her?
I can't take her anywhere.
Mommy. Mommy.
You're like helping their resume and stuff.
Mommy.
Hold on there. Hold on.
No, I want to go here, please.
So where is your
Come pick me up, man. I tell you when to pick me up.
Yes.
Go to next.
Oh, my bad. Okay, your other Yo, really? No. I mean,
No, it's in there.
Are y'all leaving? Jeez, oh.
I mean, wow.
Oh, my battery. Hold on a second. It's on. Make sure you guys are getting power. Guys, give me just a second. Let me check and make sure you guys are getting power. It looks like I'm getting power now. Hopefully you guys, I just had a message up on my screen and it said I was battery low, and I got you guys plugged in so you guys won't go down. I will tell you, if we go down, I will not be back live the rest of the day. Okay, we got some police. Let's see what we got going on here.
We literally, people were like, there's a protest, and we were like, yeah, I've driven by 10 times, and they're standing there.
Why you ain't exercising your rights, you're respecting everybody else about not blocking us out.
Yes, we appreciate it. We appreciate it so much. So.
No, thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, no, thank y'all.
Perfect. And then, yeah. Just like, yeah.
Oh,
as long as
excuse
you
us,
don't-
sorry.
As long as you don't.
So what we got over here is we just got some people that are not wanting them to block this, even though there's nobody walking out here. But so they made sure that they walk through here. Nobody's walking through here. I just want to show you guys this because they just made them move from the side of the truck right there, which they were within their parking spot and against the truck, so they're not in any danger. But they came over here anyways. And then they were on the sidewalk. Now, mind you, they haven't blocked anybody walking or impeded anybody's travel on the sidewalk or not, but they made them stand all the way over there on public property. This is the kind of shit that annoys me. Now, if you want to say something about the road, okay. But the sidewalk? Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. That's what they just made move. I think they need a little more diversity in their politics here. I think that's really what this community needs, is a little diversity. I think maybe a little diversity in their sheriff's office might be exactly what this county needs. So if you're somebody that's already a law enforcement officer, a lot of the communities that I see stuff like this going on in, and you want to run for office, I'm a very, very strong political advocate. I do phone banking, I do walk and talk, door knocking, I get people together, I get groups together, so you're not alone, I'm not alone, we work together, we get you elected, right? So if we have a good officer in this area that wants to go against the sheriff in this area, especially after everything I'm kind of seeing in the local area, let me know. I also fundraise pretty well too, politically, especially politically. So if you need some funds, you need some flyers going out in the mail, call Bullhorn Betty. We love to help communities. We love to help communities, and we love liberating communities. Fairness, law enforcement was respectful. We have to give him that. And the guy was being really nice, and I don't want to rag on him, but making them stand to the side of the sidewalk and literally, like, there's nobody on the sidewalk. Look at this. The only people on the sidewalk inhabiting the sidewalk is us. That's it. So I guess we're made to stand out of our own way. I'm just saying. Okay, I can't help it.
Justice for Donnie.
Bro, this was like last week. This was like last week or like. Okay. It always be the Niños, bro. It be those Niños que be like, yeah. Bro, it's probably, yeah, they're probably doing the walk. Of course. But you know, those, Bro. Yeah, okay. Bro, my bad that I have.
All right, guys, so we're here. We've got, we have people all up and down here, so I hope you guys can make it out tomorrow. I'm going to close this down. My equipment's been getting a little too hot. I need to give it a rest. And we'll just be back. I'll probably do some videos. I'm dropping some videos on TikTok. I got to get home and get my content for this is literally on every other device but the one I can work on. So I've got to download them and get them on my phone so I can get some content for this stuff from here further out from earlier today out. Again, this is an impactful mission. This is something that's near and dear to me and Olivia's hearts. This case right here, this should never have happened. And I wish things would be a little different in this case. And I wish things would have, people would have done better for this family in this case, in all reality. We just want to see the right by this family. We want to see the person that did wrong, pay for that. And I hope that the courts find the proper balance. And the way I'm looking at it right now, I don't know. I feel like they could do a little better for this family. And quite frankly, I think they could do a lot better for this family. And I don't know what the issue is. And the only thing I can think of is that law enforcement must have failed to do literally everything that they were supposed to do. I feel like they were supposed to do a lot more. Listen to all this noise in this area. And they tell people that they can't have bullhorns. Well, why don't you do something about your tailpipes, buddy? Why don't you do something about the noise problem you have from these vehicles before you worry about the noise problem coming from your community? Just saying. All right, guys, sorry about that. I forgot that we were just to close down the show, and then law enforcement came by here, so I wanted to make sure I captured that. Again, they were being courteous. I don't have any fault. They look pretty genuine and pretty nice. They got a job to do, and we got to respect that. So I didn't give them I'm not busting their balls too much, but I'll bust their balls online though, because that's where I can do it without the hurt and feelings. They're probably watching. So hey, I'm Bullhorn Betty. I'm not a bad person. Just don't step on my toes too much. Kind of step back just a little bit. We've got to run. The camera's about to start dying on me. So I love you guys. I see you. I see you's in Olivia's chat as well. So we'll be going over to Olivia's chat. Her phone seems to handle this heat a little better than my phone does. But I'm glad we got to stay on here. I'm glad I got to bring this to you guys. It's going to be, oh, there she is. It's nice to see you. And we'll be back here tomorrow. It'll be the same thumbnail, same thing. I'm going to try to figure out where I can position myself so I can have some type of coverage, like tree, to keep my equipment. But they probably won't let us do anything out here. They're just wanting to be pricks, I can already tell you that. Not the officers over here. It looks like they were just making sure. They probably were ordered to come here and make sure that they let us know that they're here, you know? So, I'm just used to the bullshit. What can I say? It's just annoying, so I just poke. But we'll be out here from, I'm probably going to be here. I'm probably not going to get here and set up now that I've got all my equipment figured out and how I'm going to run it for tomorrow, which that's what I was getting out here for earlier today, but it was so blissed hot. So tomorrow we'll be probably going live. I'll probably be showing up here about, I don't know, between 12 and 12:30. We'll probably, you know, meet with the people, pray. You know, I want to pray over this whole situation when we have people here. And, you know, I don't know. I just want justice to be had. And I just feel like this family's getting a raw deal, right? Getting a raw deal. For somebody that shouldn't be rewarded for his poor behavior. And I don't know how else to say it other than Joshua deserves to be in jail. He deserves to be in jail for a significant amount of time. His continued behavior is what led to this situation. And then for him to drive off, leave that poor girl in a ditch, move evidence. They're not trying to get justice. They're trying to appease somebody in this county. I want to know who that appeasement is, because maybe this right here needs to be in the front of their house. I'm just saying. Because this is bullshit. This is bullshit. This county should be doing better. This county should be doing better for this family. I don't care what you believe in, how you believe it. I don't care if you like these type of people or not. I don't care. This woman was a human being, and what happened to her should have never happened. And if you guys had handled your business to begin with and threw his ass in jail when he was driving up and down these roads at 100 miles an hour and putting them on his freaking his social media accounts, you know, maybe this would have been avoided. Right? There's a lot of people to blame here, but one person not to blame is Daniela Mendiola. Yet she's the one that had to deal with her. She's the one that had the severest punishment. An innocent girl.
I'm moving everything over here.
Yes, my camera is in the car.
Okay, don't forget to take pictures and everything.
Oh shoot, you're right. Actually, bye guys, I love you. I'm just gonna take my